What's up, guys? I'm Lester here, and today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super. I'm back with my Dragon Ball Super reviews, and today I'm going to be doing the review on episode 78, 79, 80. I guess 79 and 80, because I'm doing the review on the Majin Buu fight and Gohan's fight against the team Universe 9. So I guess that's mostly 79 and 80. Anyway, guys, I I've missed my reviews for a while. The last time I reviewed was episode 77 or 76. So I don't really remember that much detail from these episodes because I watched them like 3 weeks ago or so. So I'm going to do my best. I don't even know what I'm here for. Got no script or anything. I don't really use script that much time, if you guys didn't know. Like, I'm a small YouTuber, so I don't know if I really need to go to the level, and I just feel like just saying whatever I need, so I guess I'll be okay. Anyway, let's start with episode 78, 79, I guess. Majin Buu versus Basil, I think, of Universe 9. He's the youngest brothers of those three, and he was, I think, about his power level. I think he was around Super Saiyan 3-ish, because he was doing pretty good against Majin Buu, and Majin Buu was really having it. Like, he was getting knocked over. But the part of it is that Majin Buu was just kind of playing around. Majin Buu wasn't really serious, guys. If Majin Buu got serious, like, it would have been a really great show, which he did after Mr. Satan got knocked out by Basil's attack. And I was like, okay, we're about to see. Are we gonna see like another Kid Buu, bad Buu appear or something? That I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. But something's gonna happen, and Majin Buu went crazy, and I was like, boy, Basil, you're dead. And then I was actually interested to see how strong Basil is, if he can take on Majin Buu's mad mode and mad rage. And I liked it. First of all, I already liked the Majin Buu's fighting, so I was already looking forward to this fight. Majin Buu fighting after like so long. Last time we saw him fight, which was kind of a fight, I guess, like, if you want to count it, it was against Beerus in Battle of Gods, and that wasn't really a fight. But it's been so long since we've seen him in action, and he was supposed to be in the tournament last time with Champa's team, but just had him out. But this time they had him, and I was already looking forward to it. And when he powered up, he had smoke coming, the gas smoke, whatever you want to call it, coming out of his head, and I was like, oh my god, just like the old days. I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. And then when Majin Buu got mad, he got started. Now it was his turn. He was like literally like making bosses all over the place and kicking him, showing him his skills, and like blasting and doing a bunch of big Kamehameha type blasts and stuff. Blast that he does out of his mouths and stuff. I thought he was gonna turn him into candy, but he didn't. I guess we do know killing's not allowed in this tournament. And Baso was getting kicked until they kind of ate what do you call a food pill? Yeah, he ate a food pill. Those things that they have in Naruto, and I guess in Dragon Ball Z they've been used before sometimes. But Basil was given a food pill by his team, and they said it wasn't a cheating because it's kind of part of his body to transform. And then because they said Majin Buu can also do the same by regenerating, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But still, food pills are a different case. So I don't really know what they were trying to say there. And we had Basil transform into this big, huge, wild wolf form, and then now it was like an equal match kind of, because I wasn't sure if who was gonna win, Majin Buu or him. And now they're pretty much equal, and then Majin Buu did a big blast, and I wasn't sure who was gonna win, but it looked like Majin Buu really put effort into it, and what do you know, Majin Buu actually did it. Basil still did take the blast, and he was still up, but then Supreme Kai, the elder one, he was like, look, he's out of energy, that it's over. And Majin Buu won, and Basil was down. Like, he did put up a good fight, and I guess so. But then conclude the match between Majin Buu and Basil lost barely, though it was a good match, for the first match. And then we went on to Gohan's match, and I was like, okay, we need to see some action here. Majin Buu, that was good. Now we need Gohan. I was like, Gohan, you need to do the same thing Majin Buu did. You need to show us that you've been training and that you've got skills. You're like gotta be the old Gohan. You have the ultimate Gohan clothes on, kind of the same hair. So show us something. And I'm pretty sure Gohan had even before I saw the battle, I already kind of knew Gohan has ultimate Gohan powers back. At least I hoped, because Basil, the first brother who Majin Buu fought, was already pretty much as strong as Majin Buu, the second brother. Lavender obviously was going to be stronger, so around Ultimate Gohan's level, and that's why Gohan had to be somewhere around that same level that he was in the Majin Buu Saga or in Battle of Gods, which I think he had the ultimate powers. And so Gohan stepped in, and he was like, oh my god, he's like, he just steps in and he looks like a badass, and he's like already, Gohan just standing there. I'm like, okay, Gohan, let's see it. And when we got started, Gohan was doing pretty good in normal, I guess, because it's Ultimate Gohan. But then, as the battle went Lavender, we already know, I got spoilers since I'm a YouTuber. I look at spoilers, I already kind of knew that he can use poison, and he poisoned Gohan in the eyes, and he poisoned Gohan in the start of the battle. That was kind of unexpected, but he got poisoned in the start of the battle, and he already started having trouble throughout the battle. Like, the poison was really affecting Gohan's eyes, and it was making it hard for him to win. But Gohan still didn't give up. He still put up a fight. So for most of you who are like, oh my god, seriously, like, Gohan after so long, he comes back and now he gets his butt kicked. No, he didn't get his butt kicked. He was like struggling, but then he was making an effort towards it, because this guy Lavender, he has poison attacks. He poisoned Gohan in the eyes, and then later on poisoned his whole body almost. And he's pretty strong, Lavender. He should be stronger than Majin Buu. So, like, that's a hard opponent. So you gotta think. I mean, Gohan's been training, I know, but he was like in Resurrection 5, he was at a really low level. So for him to come here in like 1 or 2 years is pretty good. Yeah. So I'm not, I'm satisfied with the battle. And then Gohan transform into a Super Saiyan. That kind of confused me. Well, we did see him transform into a Super Saiyan training with Goku, but I'm just confused. Is this Ultimate Gohan? Is this like, I did this video once. I think it was like a long time ago, like almost a year ago. If Gohan can, turn into a Super Saiyan in an ultimate form, like, because ultimate form is kind of normal Gohan but really strong. So is it kind of like the God Ki, where your normal form is really strong. So if you turn into Super Saiyan, your Super Saiyan's gonna be strong too. I don't know, but seemed like Gohan turned into Super Saiyan 1, because in 2 he would have a thing like one hair coming down, and he would have lightning, and in this he didn't have lightning around him. So I think it's Super Saiyan 1, and he was like, there, and he was really giving Lavender a good match, but Lavender poisoned him even more, and like Gohan kept struggling, but Gohan kept getting back in, and at the end Gohan became a true badass like he is, and he stepped up with that Super Saiyan form, which I guess that Super Saiyan form that he was using, Super Saiyan 1, his Super Saiyan 1 is now around Ultimate Gohan level. So I don't know if he has Ultimate. I don't know what's the deal with that. I'm confused, guys. Maybe in the comment section you want to tell me. I was just confused the whole time if he has Ultimate Gohan, power levels and stuff. And there's a lot of stuff in Dragon Ball Super that just doesn't make sense. I might make a video soon, maybe doing a rant type video. Yeah, guys, I have some rants that I want to make about, complaints that I want to make about Dragon Ball Super. I mean, I like the show, guys. I love Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball coming back after such a long time. I love this show, and I make so many reviews, so you guys know my whole channel is pretty much about Dragon Ball mostly. So I'm just complaining on a few things. I might make a video about it and Gohan, we might talk about Gohan in that. For right now, at the end, Gohan really stepped up, and he did. I think they had a blast off with Lavender and Gohan, and after the blast, I think both of them were barely standing, and Gohan was standing more than Lavender did. Lavender fell first, but they still called it draw. I don't know, but still, Gohan did good, because Lavender was a really hard opponent. Even Goku said, you did good. Simon Clown was like, no, I didn't, Dad, I'm sorry. And then we had Goku step in to fight the big brother. I forgot his name. Anyway, that doesn't matter, because I'm not doing a review of that fight right now. I'll do, that's episode 81, and I'll do 82. Both of those together. This was just Majin Buu's fight and Gohan's fight. So far right now, I guess that's 8. But guys, that's pretty much it. Majin Buu fight, like I said, I like Majin Buu getting back into action, doing his funky stuff again, getting that gas out of his head, and just Majin Buu, it's fun to see him fight. And Gohan, I was expecting a little bit better, but that was still pretty good, guys. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I know I'm not really consistent with my reviews. It's just that I'm busy these days. I'll tell you the truth. I'm just busy, and I say like, oh yeah, I'll be back with the reviews, but I never really get back. I never really stay consistent. I guess that's how it's gonna be until summer at least, because I'm a high school student, so I got like work to do. And yeah, guys, I'm pretty busy these days, but I'll still try to do as much as reviews as I can. And I guess that's it, guys. So catch you in episode 81 and 82's review. I'll be doing that before episode 83 comes out, so probably tomorrow or after that. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Peace out.